100 Hip Hop and R&B, your station for today's R&B, hip hop, and throwbacks. Yours truly, Lorenzo, Ice-T Thomas, and K Foxx holding down the mornings. I know it's early for you, K, but you've done this before.
I've done this a few times, so it drives me crazy because it's like, what time do I go to sleep at night? But I'm here. My brain starts going at this time.
Well, see, and I'm a night owl, so it's been very hard for me getting up in the mornings. But you've done it in New York, you did it in Philadelphia, and of course, you've done radio in Miami, and that's where we form our special bond. But
yes, we have.
Yes, and I love texting you all the time about stuff that we see on TV. And last night we were watching the AMAs, and girl, I know you were just excited as me when the show started.
The show started. I love the fact that Cardi B is getting her flowers now. She came out in all her glory with a beautiful headpiece. Of course, she had multiple costume changes. But one of my favorite groups right now, I gotta admit, opened the show up, Silk Sonic.
Right.
They did their thing. The album is out right now. I love their album, by the way. If you have not heard it, please listen to it. There's only 7 to 8 tracks on there. Easy listen, but it's live instrumentation, and these boys are just singing. Like, they're bringing singing back.
They're bringing soul back. That's why I love it so much, because Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak together, I mean, it just brings great music and so much. Okay, we're going to get to the show, but that song, my daughter Loren, she loves the part when he says, got these kids running around my crib like it's Chuck E. Cheese, and the part where Anderson .Paak sings Hercules.
Until she gets older and realizes what they really singing about.
I know. I was a little startled when they said the B word. She's like, what? What's that mean, Daddy? We'll talk about it later. But the performance was great. I enjoyed it, but I also enjoyed New Edition and New Kids on the Block as well.
Yeah, you know what? One thing is that I love seeing these like nostalgic groups get together, because it's kind of like generational. Like, it brings you back to that time, and they're still getting their flowers, they're still performing. And it's also showing this new generation how to do it, how to be performers, how to have legacy, how to have intuitiveness. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like when you have these different types of performers come together, you see what it takes to get there. And I loved it.
Yeah, and of course, Jennifer Lopez showed everyone she's looking good, and she's got a new movie coming out. You had a chance to see the trailer, right?
I saw the trailer, and it's one of those, like, comes out Valentine's Day. It's one of those. It looks like this one of those things that she's a hopeless romantic. J-Lo's always a hopeless romantic, so I think it just follows trend and suit and what she believes in. So I'll check it out.
Playing herself, and
she's playing herself.
Everything she's done in her life. So that is coming. When is that? Is that Valentine's? So it's like a lover's movie?
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Like, it's basically about a pop star that was supposed to marry another pop star, but then she found out that he was cheating on her, and then basically some random guy in the audience is holding up a marry me sign, and she's like, forget it, let's do it. And then they have to keep up this whole foolishness of her marrying like a regular guy, and all of the mess that ensues with that. That's what happens.
Speaking about marrying a regular guy, and finally Adele has found love, and it's not from a regular guy. It's from LeBron James, manager Rich Paul. So I think she was on Oprah, and she said that now I know what real love is.
I wonder why.
What is that?
It's the chocolate. It's the chocolate.
Mandingo warrior, huh?
Exactly. She never had. She never had that chocolate like that before. I'm telling you. And you know what? Her album is out. And of course, there's a lot of Adele fans, but her music is kind of heavy for me. Like, I can't listen to each and every Adele track, but there's one track that I did gravitate towards, and it's called Can I Get It Right? No, it's called Can I Get It Right Now? I've never heard Adele. I've heard her be romantic and sad, but never sexual on a track.
Wow.
This track, she's sexual. She's talking about Can I Get It Right Now? And I'm sure it's because of her new love affair with Rich Paul that's bringing all this sensuality out. And we can't deny the fact that she is dating a black man, and her music is changing up a little bit, Yeah.
Well,
will she ever go?
We're going to have to give Rich Paul his props. Yeah, and if you don't know who Rich Paul is, he's very close to LeBron. And coming up in the next break, we're going to talk about LeBron and the Malice at the Palace, because they were getting it in over the weekend. Lakers and Pistons. Oh, the fisticuffs. It was going in, blood and everything.
Going down.
We'll talk about that in a minute. It's right here on 100 Hip Hop and R&B FM.
For hundreds of years, we've been buying white mattresses. Oh, but now we have a choice. Sleep Black Mattress by Lisa Ray. I sleep black. Let us help you during our COVID-19 recovery back to good health with a good night's rest by LR Homestyle.